Guess what? The Electric Man is back. We got our channel back. I think I made a video about a Tesla and they didn't like it, so they deleted the channel. But I fought hard and I got the channel back. So look forward to the Electric Man. We back.
Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today we have a special video for you. Guess what? We got the brand new 2024 Tesla Model 3. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right. Look what we have here. We have the brand new Tesla Model 3 2024, and this is the updated version. And this is a phenomenal piece of vehicle. Would you look at this? This happens to be the black 2024 long range, and I tell you, it's something else. Would you look at this? And I just picked this up at the dealership, and we're going to do a little bit of a review, and we're going to be talking about the new changes and the upgrades on this brand new Tesla Model 3. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Starting off, you may notice, look at these wheels. The wheels have changed, but there has been some benefits and some disadvantages with these wheels. See, these wheels, they have a flat face lift. I'm not too sure if it provides you any more range, but one thing that Tesla has done is change the tires to hand cook. So these tires are really good, but I have to tell you something. Because Tesla has changed the tires, these tires are only rated to go 200 kilometers. And for that case, Tesla has limited the speed on the top speed on this vehicle to fit and meet the tires. So they've actually decreased the top speed on this car, and that I would definitely say is a disadvantage going further. So let's move along and let's talk about the front of the vehicle, where it has seen majority of the changes. It's been the front and the back of the vehicle. What you may notice here is that they've changed the headlights over here. These headlights, they look more sleek. They make the car look more like the Model S, and I tell you, it looks amazing, especially when these lights are lit up. One other thing you may notice is the front bumper. The front bumper has changed all the way down from the left to the right. It no longer has those holes at the front, and the fog lights have been completely removed, and these changes that they've done have made the Tesla Model 3 more aerodynamic and get longer range. They've managed to make the car a lot longer than it previously used to be. So moving along here, as you can see, the hood is basically the same. Nothing has changed there. Moving along here, they've updated the cameras on the new Tesla Model 3 to meet the new spec, the hardware 4.0. So you're going to be getting better camera quality when you reverse, and better camera quality as far as going on Sentry mode. Now moving along here, the door and the side panel is basically the exact same. No changes have been made over here. As you can see, Tesla previously had a build quality problem where the panel gaps used to be big, but I can assure you that they've overcame that issue, and the build quality of these vehicles is phenomenal. So the charge port door, same thing. Now moving along the back here, where another huge change has been made to the new Tesla is this rear bumper. Look, it's a completely new rear bumper. And I tell you, it makes the car look phenomenal. Like, it just gives it a such sporty look that when you take a look at it, you can tell that there's something different about this Tesla Model 3. Taking a look here at the lights here, the lights, phenomenal. They now cut off the this part of the light, and now it looks like almost like a bird's eye, an eagle eye, and it just looks so good. And they also taken the logo and replaced it with a full-on Tesla logo. Another thing that they've done also they've added a diffuser back here, and this is actually better. And the one thing I would say that this is actually better because in case of an accident with another vehicle, I think because this comes out a little bit further, you're more likely going to collide with this piece before colliding with this piece. So if it's probably a light accident, you might not see damages on the full bumper here. You might have to just replace this, which is probably a cheaper part to replace. So I do like it. Tesla has really put a lot of work to redesign this car from the floor to the top. They've put a lot of work in making this car more aerodynamic and making this car a lot better to drive. So let's take a look at the rear seat here. As you may notice, this rear seat has a new cloth, and I think this is Alcantara or suede, and they now comes with a light strip. So as far as space, it's pretty much the same space that we had before on the Tesla Model 3. But I tell you, guess what? There's something brand new. Look at this. We now have a second screen back here, which you can now, the kids have something to play with, and you can now control things like the seat, you can play games, you can watch YouTube, and I tell you, this is a lot more premium. Like sitting inside his vehicle, it just feels like they stepped it up the notch. And I tell you, the back over here, it's not that much room for a tall individual, but for a set of kids back here, they shouldn't have anything to worry about. Now let's move into the front of the vehicle before taking a test drive in the brand new Tesla Model 3. Let me walk into the driver's side here, and let's take a look. First off, I tell you, another thing they've done is they've improved the door hatch. So this now here at the bottom makes the connection with the door a lot better, and that's just opening and closing the door is a lot more snappy. So taking a look over here, and let's get right inside this brand new Tesla Model 3. I tell you, it is phenomenal. And there's mixed people that have issues with this car. It's because they've removed the Stokes. So you no longer have the up to reverse that you can just normally push. Now they've changed everything to be more similar to the Tesla Model S. And as you may notice, look at these steering wheels. They now have buttons here that have that haptic feedback, and they also have a camera button, voice command, and the horn is now here, which is really, really nice. Another thing is they've replaced the material over here, and that ambient light that I was showing you runs all the way around the vehicle. So that is definitely really, really nice. I tell you, this vehicle is one hell of a vehicle. It's very, very nice. Another thing that I could say is right here. They've changed this right here. So as you may notice, they completely redesigned it to be more better because this used to actually be a totally different material, and now they've definitely improved it more. Very premium. I just love the feel of the Tesla Model 3. Uh, they've also made they've improved this screen right here. They've upgraded this screen right here, so it's also better. And they continue to have this wireless charger. And if you really want to change the color of the ambient light, you just go over here to lights, and then over here, and you can just change the light all around the car, which is really really nice. It doesn't really show up right now when the car is in the daytime, but I'm sure during a night drive, you would really appreciate the colors. Everything is pretty much the same here. All the software is the same here as the previous models of the Model 3, so there's nothing really different here. But for the time that I've had a chance to take a look at the vehicle, I can tell you that it is a lot better, and I will be testing out the audio system to see. But I don't know if I'm going to test the audio system on the video due to copyright issues of YouTube, but I will be taking a look at if they have improved the sound. So, the seats. Another thing about the seats is that now, guess what? These seats are air ventilated. So, if you go over here and you go over to I guess the heating and cooling right over here, you can now select heated and cool seats. So, oh, there you go. Cool seats. Oh, that's a feature that I've never had before. I remember I owned a Tesla Model 3 that didn't have cool seats, and I tell you, on cold or hot days, you definitely want to have that capability to quickly cool you down or warm you up. So that's really really good depending on how the weather is out there. So that's pretty much it with the interior. I will now be taking a test drive of the vehicle. So all right, let's go for the test drive. Make sure I got my seatbelt on. Really love how this Tesla Model 3 moves. You know what? It's going to take a little bit of getting used to because coming from the previous model, Tesla Model 3, you're going to always want to use the Stokes or the signal Stokes. So it may take a little bit of time to get used to. But after you're used to it, oh my God, this vehicle packs a punch. So, as you may know, Tesla is probably makes one of the leading motors that are very, very efficient when operating the vehicle. They've been doing this ever since they came out because, you know what, they've always been electric. So they've had a lot of time to really tweak and optimize the motors. And that's one thing that I would say Tesla really excels at. Another thing is that they've made the car a lot more efficient. And they've also improved the shocks in the vehicle, so the car is a little bit more nimble and it rides a little bit more better. Like I definitely noticed this from driving a previous model Tesla Model 3 that this car just definitely drives a lot better. car is definitely a contender. Really, really nice. I'm actually gonna head home and because I forgot something. I forgot something at my place. And I'm gonna see if I can go back and get it. So. But as far as speed, the speed and acceleration of this happens to be the long range, is definitely still there. It really picks up easily, and it's noticeable. It's like the one thing that you'll notice whenever driving this vehicle compared to driving another electric vehicle is the instant acceleration that you get with a Tesla. It's unlike anything you've seen before. No other electric vehicle has that instant acceleration. Oh, well, a lot of them do, but with Tesla, you really, really know it does pack a punch. And the steering wheel feels really nice. I do like it. Oh man. So changing gears does take a while and take a bit to get used to, because you're always thinking you're going to be doing these hand movements as changing the signal. So I can tell you that driving this right now, I'm always thinking about changing gears this way. And I got to remember, you know what? Press the steering wheel. So that's one thing definitely that you might want to remember, that you're going to have to get used to that. But it is an amazing vehicle. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it feels really, really cool. Let me test out full self-driving here. Let me check that out. Let's see if I can get the visualizations. The new visualizations on the vehicles are phenomenal. Wow, it's so surprising what this camera can see.
In 200 meters, turn left onto Dundas Street East.
Autopilot. Okay, so
now turn left onto Dundas Street East.
actually I'm not going to take that left. I'm going to take another way. How do I use the full self-driving? So if you disengage, how do I use the full self-driving? So yes, autopilot activation. How do you use the full self-driving? Alright, well, this car has the full self-driving, but I can't really tell if I'm in it or not. What? Yeah. been a while since I've driven a brand new Tesla Model 3. Actually, I've never driven the brand new Tesla Model 3. But oh wow, it's automatically navigating back. Really? Yeah, this car, because this car is a demo car, it's automatically telling me to go back to the Tesla dealership every time I type in a navigation. So this car probably wouldn't be the best to test full self driving because of how it's set up right now. But I tell you, this car is just amazing. This car is just amazing, man. I highly recommend that you guys get one. Right? The autopilot driving, the full self driving is just far better than the competitors. There's no other car brand that does full self driving like a Tesla. Like, it's completely night and day when you sit in a Tesla and go for a test drive versus using what they have now for other vehicles. Yeah, this is like it's like a totally different experience, and you gotta love it. I tell you, you gotta love it. Mm. Oh my God! Just the acceleration on this vehicle is just 0 to 60 really, really quick, and you gotta love it. I tell you, it is amazing. It is definitely amazing. I highly recommend that if you're out there and you're looking for an electric vehicle, now's the time to get one. Now's the time to get one. So I would give this car an 8 out of 10, and I highly recommend this car. If you're thinking about getting one, go out to Tesla.com and order one. You can probably get one within a couple of months. This new Tesla Highlander is amazing. It feels amazing. The driving is just out of this world. Out of this world. So this concludes the video. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you on the next one.